Joe, pick up your phone, man. God.
Oh,
Oh, there you are.
boy.
Where you
Man.
why are you all sweaty, man?
Whew. It's just I had to run to work today. I my company issued electric car. The battery died on the highway. Whew.
And so you ran here?
Oh yeah, it's not a big deal. I needed the cardio, you know? And the sweat's good for you. Cleanses the body of toxins.
Uh
Whew.
okay. Why didn't you just call me, man? I could have came and picked you up.
Oh well, I for my cardio, my phone died because I was listening to pump you up music so that I could run faster.
So you wanted to run.
Yeah. No, I mean, it wasn't my intention. It wasn't my original intention, but once you're in the zone, you're in the zone.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm glad you're okay though. I'm glad you're okay.
Yeah.
So I was a little worried. So if you're ready to go, man, we're about at time, man.
Yeah, no, I'm ready. Thought it'd be a great show. We're gonna go in there. It's gonna be classic Joe and Timmy. Whew, I'm a little winded. I might ask you to take the lead on this a little bit, but we're ready to go. I'm sure this sweat will dry out fast enough.
All right, let's do this.
Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Joe Newsense. I'm, of course, your host, Joe Newsense, here with my good pal, Timmy Decibel. How you doing today, Timmy?
I'm doing pretty okay, Joe. How are you?
You sound a little low energy there.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
worried about you.
just a little tired. Maybe the allergies, you know.
Allergies are rough. Allergies are rough.
Yeah.
But we got a great show for you today. We've got a great guest. Their name is Vanquish, and they are America's sweetheart. So let's get to know them. My understanding is that they are an actor, and well, it sounds like they're overall a very talented person. Let's get to meet them. Welcome to the show, Vanquish. Hello.
Hi. Bonjour, Mr. Newsense. I am Vanquish, the enigmatic yet reclusive mother of the industry.
Wow. Well, I'm impressed already. Lord knows that I can also be pretty reclusive. That's why I have a podcast, so I don't have to talk to real people. Well, we're all real people, but I mean people in public. But anyways, welcome to the show. Hope you're doing great. So yeah, when you say you're the mother of the industry, what does that mean?
Well, Mr. Newsense, I am a natural healer and nurturer who tends to child stars.
Okay.
See, there is something new, something different, something I created.
Very cool.
Well, I just believe Hollywood is a bit rough, They just throw kids into the industry with no guidance or parental figures, and I'm there to be that angelic guide, steering them on the right path.
That's a good point. A lot of child actors sort of fall by the wayside. There are a lot fewer Joseph Gordon-Levitts or Macaulay Culkins in the industry than there are
the legends.
Yeah, than there are like most of the kids from the Sandlot movie.
Yeah.
Who I believe have disappeared. But welcome to that's pretty great. Okay. Timmy, you got any questions?
Um, I just want to hear more about like, okay, you say you're sort of like this mother spiritual guide to the stars, but like, what else? What other sort of things do you do?
Yes. Well, I'm also a star myself. I tend to like to appear in cameos in films, you know.
Okay.
You might have heard of
Okay,
some, you know, Cherry, White Noise, Judas and the
sure.
Black Messiah. I've also
Those are
got
pretty
some
big.
upcoming work.
Those
I've
some
heard
pretty
of
big
all of
movies,
those.
yeah.
Yes. Just pop in and out, show my smile, you know, you notice me.
So you just are you just have like brief cameos in those movies. So you're an actor then.
Yes. I've
Cool.
also got some special secret projects in the works.
Excellent.
Secret project. I Is there anything that you can tell us about the secret project?
Okay, this is between us guys. Okay, I got
Uh,
3 really big dream projects I've been waiting on. So it is a child show. I will be playing Karma, a show from Netflix, Karma's World, as a live action role play.
Wow.
Ah, yes. Also, if you're aware, if you have daughters, the LOL surprise dolls, Miss Royal B. She's very sassy, and I will be playing her in the live action role play. Mm.
Very
And
cool.
lastly,
Very
now
cool.
this one is a big secret. I will be playing. Are you guys fond of, or do you know Queen Latifah?
I'm familiar with
Of
Queen
course.
Latifah.
Yes,
Oh yeah.
she's one of my biggest favorite stars growing up, and I will be playing her in a biopic about her life. Now she's workshopping the name, but it might be called Queens Unite, based off her song UNITY. It's the unity.
I
Wow,
remember that song.
that's really impressive. Now,
Yeah.
you referred to some of your other projects there as live action role plays. Does that mean there will be dice?
It's more of like how we have Ariel and the Little Mermaid, how they're turning all the cartoons into more live roles,
Oh,
like
okay.
Simba
Okay.
and things.
Okay.
The Lion King, yes.
The
Sort
Lion
of
King.
like the Lion King, yeah.
The Lion King was a little confusing for me because they were
Ooh,
still CGI.
yes.
I don't know if anything in there was actually live. But
Or like the Super Mario movie.
well,
Yes. Oh my gosh, I'm going to see
that's
that.
definitely a cartoon. That one's definitely a
Right, right,
cartoon.
right.
Oh, right, right. I thought, wait a second. I thought that they never mind.
Oh, you mean
Right.
the one from 1993?
Well, that
Yes,
one
old
too,
school
yeah.
classics.
Yeah, that was a classic. With
A
who was
classic
the who
disaster.
played Mario? Lou Ferrigno?
Bob Hoskins.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Oh,
Lou
He
Ferrigno was the Hulk. Never mind.
Yeah. Apparently Bob Hoskins didn't know it was a video game. He When he found out, he was very disappointed. He was like, I used to play King Lear. Uh
quite an upgrade for a role.
yeah.
Well, that is sort of opposite ends of the spectrum. You have a king, and then you have a plumber.
Yeah.
Very feel like he
Vi-
should have done some research before taking on that role, though.
It's
Yeah.
true. Research is a must.
So you say that you want to help shepherd child stars to be able to survive the industry better. What are some basic things that you think could really help out child stars?
Well, a lot of the people in the industry, no names, anything, I've seen, I like to watch. They see them as exploitable dollar signs, you know? They're
Mhm.
innocent, they're sweet, you know, they're just honest and adorable to me. And I don't like them being taken advantage of, you know? You have to
That's
know
fair.
when they say a lot of children don't get to speak up, you know, when they're not wanting to do a role, when they're not wanting to finish recording, you know, take breaks, you know, just tend to them, you know, that's my job.
Yeah, of course.
Being
Sounds good.
an advocate for the children.
Yes. I've
Yes.
actually have a bachelor's in social work. Speaking of advocacy, yes.
Okay.
Oh wow. Okay.
What kind of social work do you do?
Oh, child social work. Of course.
Child social.
I'm
I should have
obsessed with the
guessed. I'm
child
sorry.
psyche.
Yeah.
You should. We just have a heartwarming connection, you know, it just warms the heart and soul. They just get me, you know?
I understand. Kids can be a lot of fun.
Yes.
Kids, yeah, definitely hanging around kids, they can bring out a certain optimistic energy.
Yes. And going into that, especially when you are on the spectrum, a lot of
Mhm.
adults don't really understand you. And I've had that problem a lot growing up and still to this day. But kids, they just get me on a level others don't.
Yeah,
It makes sense.
that
Makes
makes
sense.
sense. So what is like some inspiration? What inspired you to get into sort of being this spiritual shepherd guide of children? Like what do you think your motivating reason is?
Oh gosh. Well, first off, it was my loving mother. Rest in paradise to my Sheree. She passed away, but she instilled some great morals into me. And when she passed away, I had a very hard lifestyle afterwards. So I had a very rough teen years. And when I got out of that situation, I had a rough college experience. And it just steered me to help those who are in such predicaments.
So you've taken your experiences, and I'm sorry that your mother has passed, and
Thank
sympathies.
you.
So you've taken your experiences and you're turning them into a positive.
Yes, yes, that is, that's kind of the only thing I can do. It's been hard, and it's easy for people to go down that dark road, but I want to go down the light road, and make a difference if I'm still here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, it's always good to carry a flashlight, because when you're going down a dark road, you might run into something.
Yes,
It's hard to see.
some scary monsters. Yes, that's what we'll call them.
I mean, heck, you might even just run into a wall or fall down a manhole. I've seen the cartoons.
Yes, I love a good cartoon. I do.
Or accidentally jumping down a pipe and you're ending into some sort of underneath world with a bunch of mushrooms.
It's giving Mario. Oh my gosh, I really need to see that movie.
No matter where we go, Super Mario seems to come into things.
Yes, like it's a sign. It's a sign.
Are there any do you have any you talked about your secret projects, and that just dropped here on the Joe Newsense podcast, ladies and
You
gentlemen.
heard it here first, Joe.
You
Yeah,
heard it here
absolutely.
first. I'm looking forward to the Queen Latifah movie. That's gonna be
Yes. Oh
that's
my
gonna
gosh.
be
Oh my
super
gosh.
cool.
Oh my
We should
gosh.
have her on the show sometime.
Wait,
Yes,
we gotta
she's a
reach out
great
to
and
guest.
Queen
dancing. That's
Latifah.
my thing.
So, do you want to speak about any other work that you've done? Don't you have something going on the Inclusive Chatter
Oh.
Network?
Why, yes, sir. I do. It's called Vanquish Presents Autism and the AND stands for, well, it's an acronym, AND. If it's a spelling bee. But the AND stands for a neurodevelopmental disorder, which is neurological and developmental pushed together to create one awesome word. It's given supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I'm just fun,
Yeah, no.
so, but it is a satirical approach to my very hard and traumatic life story. Yeah, I don't want to get emotional, so I'm trying to stay lighthearted. And that's what the show is about. We tackle a lot of deep and traumatic events, but I make it fun, satirical. I laugh at my own pain. I'm very fond of the Joker.
Okay. All right. For a sociopath, there sure
Right?
are a lot of inspirational memes with his face on them.
It is.
It's I don't know what's going on with society that's a thing, but
It's fun.
maybe we should be alarmed. I don't know.
Right.
So your show it's from the sound of it, you like it's heavy stuff, but you like to make it kind of funny. Is that right?
And lighthearted, because when we hear a lot of sad things, it's intense. It doesn't have to be intense in that way. It can be intense in a fun way. Let's make it fun, twist the narrative.
Oh, I'm all in favor of that. Lord knows when I have to deal with a lot of sad stuff, that means I have to go to the gym extra long to not be
Yes,
sad.
same. Kind of a gym rat.
I like going out on hikes.
Yes, I love nature. Oh, don't get me started.
Yeah.
I love to go by the water and just watch it, the waves just flow. So peaceful, free.
Yeah. Yeah, the sounds of the ocean.
Yes, I was like,
Yeah.
you're speaking to me.
Yeah, or even just like a really big lake. You know, that you
Yes,
still have the sort of the chopping of the waves sort of coming up. Maybe not choppy, but like sort of, yeah. Yeah, I like that sound too. Yeah. Sometimes I'll put that on as like a background noise or something just to have while
yes,
I'm doing stuff, or even if I'm trying to sleep.
same.
Yeah.
So with your podcast, how would you what would you say the target audience is?
So, despite me working with kids and loving kids a lot, it is not for kids necessarily. We have a strong parental advisory warning because the more deeper we get into it, the deeper the topics get, the more serious, the more not kid friendly. Like it gets there. You know, I don't want it to get there, but when opening up about my story, I have no choice but to go there. But I still make it fun, you know.
Mhm.
But it gets deep the more deeper we dive. Speaking of water.
It's a lot to process. It's a lot to
Yeah.
process is what you're saying. Okay.
But in PG terms, it reminds you of Disney movies, you know, like Tangled, Bruno. I was the Bruno of the bunch, you know.
Okay. Okay. So those are so those
Cinderella.
are pretty PG. Is that what we're talking about right now? That are we saying it's sort of a PG rated show, or should we consider it PG-13?
We can
How
consider
intense
it
does it get?
PG-13. And the last one, it gets very deep because I was in a domestic violence relationship. So the last episode is more rated R, but it's mostly PG-13.
Okay. All right, that's
Okay.
good to know. That's good to know.
Yes.
Do you think there's any topics in particular? Well, actually, from the sound of it, they're all topics that people could benefit from listening to. Now that I think about it, do you have? I don't know how far along you are in making your podcast, but do you have any specific episodes that stand out to you right now?
Yes. So it was pre-recorded, so they're already recorded, and they come out every 2 weeks this month of April. The last one being April 30th, the last day of that month. But the next one comes out Sunday, actually, and it's very deep compared to the intro, which is already out, in episode 1. I believe episode 1 was a really fun episode. You know, I'm obsessed with working. I love working. I get to talk about that. I get to talk about myself, which I love clearly, and just talking about my mom and my dreams, lighthearted stuff, but it gets deeper.
That's
Excellent.
great.
Excellent.
That's great.
Great.
Yeah.
Running out of, I need a thesaurus. I'm running out of synonyms for great.
Right? Like,
It's exciting stuff. It's exciting stuff. Now, is there anything else that you would like to share with us?
Well, Like, well, I'm also the most sought after youth choreographer in the City of Angels, so that's very fun for me. And I do model, but it's more freelance, you know. Beauty queens can be rough, competitive, jealous, you know. I'm not that kind of person, so it's more fun with that.
Okay.
That's good for you. Yeah. You accept yourself how you are.
Yes, always.
So you do children's choreography?
Oh yes, I'm big on dance. I just have a really great brain to where I can picture it while listening to the music. Like, I'm very musically inclined, and I just picture it and I can feel it, and then I show it, and we just make a great dance. In short, I really love tap dance though. I try to incorporate that with hip hop.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Wow.
You know what? Tap dance is a dance style. I feel like
underappreciated.
maybe due for a comeback or something. It seems
Right, because it's so underappreciated.
Let's
It's-
bring back tap dancing.
Yes.
feels like it's-
Don't get me started. I'll tap dance on it. I will start.
it feels like it's sort of faded in the popular culture
Yes.
these days.
Yeah.
It's so, I think it's one of the funnest approaches to dance. You know, ballet is too serious and I think it's painful. You know, the toes, very sensitive.
Yeah.
They say that one of the reasons you're supposed to start ballet so young is because it actually causes your joints to develop differently.
Yes.
Which is kind of mind-blowing, really.
I
Now,
have a
do
forever
they-
arch in my
Do they
feet because
develop
of-
in a bad way?
Well, I don't know if it's a bad way, but apparently, like, it's common for ballerinas to stand very differently than other people, and they have sort of like different gaits and stuff. But yeah, and the toe thing sounds intense. Like, I can't imagine standing on my toe. I mean, I can stand on like the balls of my feet, but to stand on my toes, I don't know.
That sounds painful.
Oh
Yeah.
yes, I have a forever arch from doing ballet when I was younger in my feet, so
Oof.
that's fun. And I'm pigeon toed.
Ah,
And you know what tap is just a heel ball shuffle ball heel. You know, it's very fun and easy.
It seems like it might be a little bit healthier.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, a great release.
Yeah.
but probably worse for anyone who lives in an apartment below you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even above, they just hear me on the wooden floor.
Your neighbors are probably wishing it was ballet. That's what's
Right.
going on.
Just tippy-toeing around the house. You're hilarious, Jeff.
It's also not a great. I guess it's also not a great dance style for ninjas. It would give it away. You can't.
Right?
You can't wear little bits of metal on the bottom of your feet when you're trying to sneak around.
Yeah. Tap dancing ninjas. I feel like that should be like a group
I
or
want to
something.
create that. I want to go
Yeah.
somewhere with that.
Yeah.
You can hear them, but you can't see them.
Look, we're coming up with ideas. I'm loving it.
Maybe that's our improv group, tap dancing.
Right?
Ninjas.
Oh wow, I'm loving
great-
it, guys.
That's a pretty good title for an improv group.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, we should
This
get
is a really
together and
fun show.
collaborate. We should get together and collaborate sometime. That'd be fun.
Yes, we already got the camaraderie. It's working. Yes.
So it sounds like you started dance pretty young.
Yes. Yes, sadly, and I get into that in my show as well. The sad thing is when my mom passed away, I kind of have a really, really, really mean guardian. It reminds you of Cinderella's stepmom, and I couldn't really get into my dreams anymore. So I just started getting back into them when I got older. So that's why I take them so seriously now.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I respect the drive.
Yeah. And the fostering and nurturing.
Yes. We need it. We need it these day and age. We need it.
We do. We do need a lot more hugs.
Yes. Just remember the hands across America. Like if we could bring that back, let's all hold hands around the world.
I'll be honest. I don't remember I would not remember Hands Across America if I had not seen the movie Us.
Yes.
I would not. I would probably been like, that happened. But
right. I recently watched it. I'm like, yeah.
But yeah.
You caught me with that.
we could stand to be a nicer nation.
Yes. It just
Friendlier.
starts, you know.
Oh yeah.
Starts with one. I try to be that.
A kindler and gentler country.
Yes. You know, we just got to take them phones away. Let's all throw our phones in the water, you know. I'm a hermit, you know. I can start that trend back, you know. In-person interactions.
I've thought about the number of times I've thought about going back to a flip phone. Like,
right?
you know,
so simple.
it was just, yeah.
I'm old enough to remember that people weren't nice before phones.
That is also true. That is
That's
also
good to
true.
know.
It wasn't necessarily the phones that caused this.
That caused
No.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It used to be people's worst sides only came out when they were driving.
Yes. I'm on the road a lot. I travel a lot, so I've seen it all. Woo, road
Oof.
rage.
Everyone's a gentle, kind human being until they're behind
Until
the
they hit
wheels
the
of
road,
a
even
car.
myself.
Yeah.
I've had my moments on the road. Get out of my way. Yeah. I had
Yeah.
my moments.
Brings out the
I
worst in people.
Go
I
around, go around.
I drive a van, and a lot of people like I usually I drive kind of slow. Because I just like when I'm driving, I just want to observe my surroundings around me. So I
Yes.
get honked at a lot. Like the people that want to go around, or they're in a hurry because it's during rush hour and they need to get home from work. And then I'm there in my cargo van just kind of going 25 miles an hour,
Right. You
just
should just
enjoying my
feel it.
surroundings.
It's a ladder. It's either that or speeding. My horn is kind of inactive. I should use it more.
I think people should use their turn signals more.
Yes.
Is
Oh my
the
gosh.
big one.
I'm very fond of that.
Sometimes I don't know what people are thinking.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
I have to be my blinkers don't work, so I have to use hand signals, and people don't know what these hand signals mean when I reach out the window. Yeah.
Yes, because a lot of people haven't went to driving school. That's actually how I learned how to drive. That and Grand Theft Auto. Yeah. Self-taught.
That's a unique
So
driving
I'm all
experience
for
there.
it.
Yeah.
People
I love
nowadays,
learning.
nowadays see Timmy driving and they think he's doing the robot in his car.
Right.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
One guy pulled up to me one time and he started doing a dance.
Right? I would join in. I would start
like-
giving
I was
the
like-
quarters out. I would
Which was, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it was a cool experience, but it wasn't what I was trying to convey to him. I was trying to tell him that I was turning left, and he he started doing the robot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it made it worse that he was on your left.
Yeah, right.
Right.
All right, so Vanquish, I guess the important things here are where can people find what you do and learn more about it?
Yes. So it's through the Inclusive Cheddar Network on YouTube. It comes on Sundays every 2 weeks around, we workshop in the time, but I believe it's 7:30 just because of the intense topics. But I promise it's longer, but it's very informative. I have fun with it. I'm dancing, I'm making jokes, I'm sharing like media that connects with my life, and it's very fun. It's very different. It's very new. I like to say it reminds you of a TED Talk, but times 10, like a lot of different projects, but majority is TED Talk.
All right,
that. I like
very
TED Talks.
cool.
Yeah.
I wonder how Ted got.
I
how
know.
Ted got to
I
be
like
the
to
guy.
say, I like to say TED Talk so Vanquish could speak. Yeah, see jokes. I'm good.
No, yeah. I often wonder, like, why isn't it a Dave talk or a Tom talk or?
Yeah, why TED? It
What
reminds me
happened
of the movie every time I hear it.
Mhm.
With Mark Wahlberg and the teddy bear.
Oh,
funny
that
show.
one, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just a very movie person. Like I like to relate a lot of media to other things.
I mean, who doesn't love movies?
Right? So nostalgic.
All right, well, Vanquish, thank you so much for coming on the program.
It was really fun.
It's been a pleasure to have you here. We hope that you continue to pursue your dreams and endeavors. And we can't wait to see some of those secret projects you're working on when they finally come out.
Yes. I wanted to talk about a few more that's coming out really quickly.
Sure.
So we all know LeBron, right? Well, he
Yeah.
has a biopic coming out, and you could catch me in the high school cheering for the other team.
Cool.
We also have like this really great Nashville little country contest singing thing, and I'll be in a choir. And lastly, guys, I like to talk. We have Dandelion, which is about a love story, and I'll be in a bar spilling the drink on myself. And also, it's water though. And also listening to a heartfelt, sad love song. But other than that, guys, I had a great time. Thank you for having me, Joe. Au revoir, mon ami. I'm learning French, so I like to just throw it in there,
No, thank you so much for being here.
Oh, thank
Uh,
you.
All right. Well, we're going to go to a commercial break and stay freaky, my sneeches.
I love it. Don't want to go.
Hey, everyone. If you happen to live in a state where medicinal fireworks have just been legalized, then you've got to check out Uncle Joe's Fireworks. Are you not feeling American enough? Then grab yourself some Uncle Joe's Fireworks and get yourself some patriot-affirming care. Because nothing says American like fireworks. Look at that. Don't you feel more American already? All fireworks produced in China. Distributed in America by Uncle Joe's Medicinal Fireworks. So come on out to Uncle Joe's and start feeling American.